back at... Welcome to the Real New Zealand Adventures Life in New Zealand daily vlog. Right, good morning. It is the 28th of July. It's a Thursday. I'm off on the road this morning operating our patient transport service. We just loaded up the car. Kids are all at school. We've got a bit of a break in the weather. It is not going to last very long though. We've got some grey clouds coming in, so before that gets here, I'm getting in the car and getting out of here. And I'm on the road again. Heading into Stratford now to pick up a lady. Got to take her through to Taranaki Base Hospital in New Plymouth. Operating our patient transport service today. So for those of you that don't know, we opened our patient transport service back when the pandemic first started. As we're a tourism-based business, all of our tourism operations were shut down during the pandemic with no internationals coming in. Obviously we had to survive and have an income during the pandemic, so we opened our patient transport services. It's a great way of utilising the vehicles and our licences we already had, and people needed to get to medical appointments. About a year and a half ago we extended this to the Taranaki region from the Waikato. It's going pretty well down here. I wouldn't say excellent, but these things do take time. I normally work on about 2 years to expand a business to an area, but the last year and a half has been pretty tough with all the COVID lockdowns and restrictions, and not to mention our sort of health system's been in a bit of a crisis the last few months, with appointments getting cancelled and delayed and mucked around, and it's made life pretty difficult for everyone, including us. But in good news, the borders are finally opening up in New Zealand and we're getting some really good bookings and inquiries coming in, so our tourism businesses should start picking up again this summer. And I'm picking the following summers when we're going to be really busy, once the old COVID fatigue is worn off and people really start travelling again. A lot of people lost everything during COVID, so the next year is going to be rebuilding for everyone, including us. It's all about rebuilding at the moment and getting our businesses up off the ground. Everyone's got to dig out of the hole that COVID has created.
Well, I've had a frustrating morning on the computer this morning. It's going a bit slow for me and making my job a little bit harder, but I managed to get the channel updated with a new banner. I've put quite a lot of imagery in it just because it's hard to get across what we do in such a little space. So let me know what you think. If it's too much for the eyes to feast on and I need to cut back on the images a bit, let me know. That would be greatly appreciated. Or if you think it sort of sums up what our channel is about, give me a thumbs up. If it's completely wrong, let me know and I'll go back to the drawing board.
Well, we've got our client into her appointment. She's going to be in there for about half an hour or so. I'm going to go for a quick walk down here and see how they're getting on with the new renovations. So I'm going to wander down, stretch my legs, see how they're getting on. They're building a whole new wing on the hospital. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time. Can't really see what's happening. They've got a big fence up stopping us having a look. I might as well head back up to the car now and wait for our client. I'll check in and see what Leone and Harley are up to back at the office.
It's raining, but I see blue sky and sunshine on the clouds. It's trying to be nice weather today.
Right, I just dropped our client back off in Stratford. She's only in her appointment for about 25 minutes, so that was excellent. Making really good time. I'm just going to shoot around to the supermarket now. Get a few bits and pieces for the office. And my microphone fell down. Get back up there. Need a better system for this. Right, we're back in Stratford now. Let's dropped our client off back at... Stay. Right, we're back in Stratford now. Just dropped our client off back at her house. We're going to head round to the supermarket now. Oh, I'm just leaving the supermarket now. Got all the bits and pieces we needed. Pretty straightforward. Time to head back out to the office. A little bit of rain's on its way, but really can't complain. It's been such an awesome day for the weather. Even in New Plymouth it wasn't that cold. Paddock's filling up with water. Right, so I made it back from town just before that massive heavy shower of rain come in. Just got inside. Leonie's down getting the kids. I've got the jug on. Time for a cup of coffee, I think. Been a nice cruisy trip to New Plymouth. Brilliant sunshine up there. Looks like the rain's just setting in down here. The water is running down the driveway. That was a heavy shower of rain. Just missed it on camera. I was running inside trying to get out of it.